Hello, this is your favorite dragon speaking. So in this series, Archeocoastery, I'm going to go through, if I remember correctly, 70,000 custom designs. And the side friction is first on the list. Like, we're going to review them, we're going to improve them, but we're not going to save them, because saving takes an eternity if you have so many rides. And this is just here so I don't feel lonely. I don't know why, it makes no sense, but it helps, so why not? The archives I've downloaded are from since the beginning of the game, of sites that are long dead, to now. So it's a time capsule of when people were younger, and what they were doing, what they were thinking. These rides reflect that in in a way. I think it's kind of beautiful if you think about it. Yeah, the G-force is maybe too high. Like this coaster, you have to think when you're building, because of the crashing thing, of course, if you go too fast. You should. Like I want the entrance in front because it's the best way to load guests. So I want it one longer. Entrance over here. Okay, let's see about the rest of the layout. I think whoever made this was a bit confused and wanted to actually make a log flume. This is just a waste. I mean, so 3 extra vehicles for your coaster. Ja, moet hier. And the ride time has to be under 5 minutes, because else the guests are going to complain that they want off. Yeah, I think that's a win for the identity confused log flume. Of course. This had to happen sooner or later, and it happened soon. But you can tell if it's indeed referencing a meme that what era it becomes. Like you can go to what do you call it, the Memepedia, the website, and it tells you when a meme became popular. So you can tell when this ride was likely to be made. And designs that are unfixable, I will not fix. Think like ultra extreme and super big roller coasters. Yeah. Do I think? What is this set to? Okay. And we just put it a bit later. So we have more wiggle room to work with. I think it might. It should be able to clear that. Okay, to the front to go. Let's color trains because this is default. Wait, can make the station way longer. They don't have ball block brakes, this coaster type. Because of deurklinkers, we believed. I asked them in a YouTube comment. Only block brakes, even if set to continuous circuit, where they act as normal brakes, can stop station failure crashes. So you just have to accept this. Like, this does no harm, but I don't like how it looks. Okay, let's see if it crashes. I'm gonna stay true to the color scheme, but contrast. Hope it won't crash. Well done. I'm gonna put it below because it's going to gain speed when it goes down. Now, here we go. I think this is well deserved. Blaze it. Next, a basic design, but aesthetically pleasing. I'm not going to touch creative visions like the station and this interesting color scheme. I'm going to stay. Hmm. It's probably going to crash those hills a bit faster than I'd like. Because to make this coaster type safe, you have to kill all the, what do you call it? You have to kill all the airtime. It's kind of good we started this coaster type. It takes a bit of brain to fix it. Yeah, I feel that is okay. Because fatter guests will make it crash, but let's say you have marbles. Now I'm going to show it. Like guests have a weight value, but let's just pretend that green shirt are light guests. Reddish shirts are heavy guests. And the bluish shirts are normal guests. Like if I just grab some random guests, which are going to ride this coaster, the chance that I only grab heavy guests for one train with 3 cars, it's so tiny we can accept that liability if it crashes, yes. I mean, it's funny, but it's bad for the park rating, but we can accept that at 1 car, it's far easier for it to happen. The fat guest also weighs far more relative to the vehicle. So the 3 vehicles can be a bit more leeway with the cresting speed. Is that right above? It's right above that. Can make it deep. Can't make it deeper. Can make it longer. So it's just a tiny bit slow. No. That's going to be a bad idea. I want that one. If the Openrct2, the devs happen to be watching this, my exciting new series, you know when you open the ride thingy, like this, merge it with the ride manager for renaming and deleting rides, because I don't see why it should still be 2 separate tools. Maybe it's really hard to do, like I'm not a programmer at all, I have no idea how any of this works. Just a suggestion. Yeah, if it's doable. Not, don't mind about it. It's you get free updates all the time, and I'm really thankful about that. I think that that's unchanged now. I mean, the last hill is taken the fastest. I want this brake to be stronger. Take a closer look. Yes, that's perfect. This is the oldest roller coaster type in the world that's still standing and operating. Leap the dips. It's slow, but you're happy that it's slow if you look at on-ride footage. Because incredibly rough. But it's good that it's protected and will never be demolished. And I don't know if you can call a bobsled a roller coaster, because if then there may be an older one operating, I don't know. But it's controversial that it's a roller coaster or not. I mean, everything with the track, with the custom design, will be reviewed in this series. Maybe even the semi-flat rides, the towers. And then I'm going to focus on the scenery. Because there are optimal designs and they're very boring. The reverse freefall roller coaster just goes forward and then backward. I don't know if I'm going to review those. It's just really lame. Let's be real. Okay, let me see through them. Okay, what is this set to? 57. I mean, we can just do that over here. The fun thing about brakes is that they don't care about gas weight. That speed is going to be what the car is going to travel as. Yeah, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okido, let's do something rather unconventional, I suppose. Wait, let me see if just the 1 is enough. What is long range? Yeah, so long range. So I'm gonna grab 3. I'm gonna just make a separate exit building. So yeah, it's a long straight track and seems a bit more min-maxed that way. I wonder if it limits the amount of cars. Yes, the 12 long. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, it should be fine. Look what it is with systems like this. You no longer have to worry about this awkward section here and it flying off and all. But I wonder, a chain lift is a pretty pointless thing. I mean, technically it's not. Obviously, it gets a train to the top. But as a rider, it's a pointless thing. Like, you just sit there waiting for the action to begin. It's a bit like a bad adult movie in that way. Except that roller coasters are awesome, or most of them. Like, why don't in real life coasters put the platform over here? The guests do Archeocoastery, they get in, and it drops them down. And you go to the layout, and you get out at the bottom, and you step off. And then, between the stations, with no guests on it, the train gets chained upwards back to the upper station where guests board. Never saw this in real life, but logistically it makes much more sense, and I prefer launched too because it cut the boring chain out altogether. It is a pretty good coaster actually, not much to improve. Okay, next one. Some coasters are so minimalistic and I don't know what to do with them. Like, what am I even looking at here? Okay, can make it a bit more exciting. Yes. Okay, show me some phantoms. I want to know how tall it will go. I don't even know where to start with the name. But I'm going to respect it. I mean, maybe it's something very profound for the person that made it. No, I want to get there before the train does. I hope it doesn't fly off. I hope that this is a good hill. Is it that too fast for my liking? But this right turn is not needed. I can win some extra space here. Can make some bunny hops over here. Much better. Yes, that looks satisfying. What I want to do when I'm going to free build again on my own park, I want to make a dueling, but I want to alternate a dueling side friction, like one hills here and valleys here and hills here. So when you race, you get this very satisfying up and down dance between them. It's an idea I'm going to mess with because it sounds awesome in my head. And it's probably going to suck when I do it. Because as with most ideas, it sounds better in your head and it's a total mess when you actually execute it. And I don't want this to come across like I'm bashing or ridiculing designs other people have made and have submitted. Like, I'm not going to touch names or color schemes. I want to teach it with respect. I want to preserve. This is more about preservation than about reviewing. I'm not about it bashing. We all made awful coasters in the past. I'm not saying this is awful, it's just a bit basic. Maybe it was for a scenario and it was the first coaster he got and you have limited money, of course. And why do not all roller coasters get the photo section? It's a pole, it's a sign, and it's a camera with a motion sensor. Like, why can it not be done here? It makes no sense to me. Let's see. A bit disappointing. Okay. It's very genuine. And oh no, if you think we are going to ever run out of space, I have accounted for that one. I think I have almost all the scenery in existence in the community. So if something has scenery and none of those have so far, we're going to see it as well. But I may do seed, you will do seed or even strip it if I'm going to work on it. Okido. See what we have over here. The person even lowered the speed for some reason. But it's a very faithful design. And because of that, there's only one fitting entrance and exit building. Yeah, let's see the layout. Like some things are called see-through and others are calling invisible. Invisible guests make the guests invisible, but see-through scenery makes it see-through. But it's called see-through supports, which you can't see the support at all, not even as transparent ghosts. It's a bit inconsistent in naming. Maybe the G-forces are going to be too high. This is too fast. And that's definitely too fast. I don't like if it breaks 40. Break that down to 5 and see how it does the job. Like if you ever find a design that you don't have to change at all, you don't have to optimize at all, very well. One setting lower. Like don't these coasters have these very primitive brakes that are just two planks that press on the coaster? And those lateral G's are pretty obvious where they're coming from. No, it's going to make the profile too wide. Let me try a thermometer turn, as I call them, because it looks like the head of yeah, well, you know, the cartoony thermometers. Or not, in this case. It should be wide enough. Test. Maybe one of the viewers will recognize their own designs from the past. That would be pretty cool. I didn't do much for the stats. I could have left those excessive forces in. If we found the perfect design, I'm going to do some. I'm going to give a medal out. You see, this is far too minimalist and far too simple for me to work with. There just isn't. Is this birth self? Like I'm gonna say that de formal. I'm going to call it the formal. I'm going to say the formal is the minimum of complexity I will work on. Yeah, those two I think are made by the same person. That's a bit on the nose, isn't it? Those are just extra vehicles you're missing out on. Look, these vehicles are color per train. Pretty cool actually. Look, the red one even inverts it. Okay, what I'm going to do with the fourth train. It kind of ruins it. And I always wondered why it's called a canvas stand. Like you have the canvas that you paint on, like creative painters paint. And I think it's because the tent is very easy to paint on and to give colors. That's why it's called a canvas tent, a tent for painting on. That's my theory at least. It's fine. And that one is probably taken too fast. I'm going to heighten it by 2 pieces. 1, 2. It's more exciting and safer as well. The safety is profitable. I don't give much about the guests. There we go. I mean, it feels kind of wrong adding the fourth train that breaks the colors, but why am I not surprised? Typical, typical, typical. You know what? My country was the first one that was legal in. How about that? Okay, this looks a bit awkward. Up. I remember in Toverland when we were teens, we made inappropriate gestures to the right camera. And the clerk that sells the photos warned us to not do it again. But if you don't do this, by the way, you can get kicked out. I don't know how strict other parks are. I don't think they'll kick you out in one time, but I don't want to be responsible for anything. But if you show the bird, the bird on your hand to the to the cam, a special software will edit you out of the pictures, and it will be an empty car. And that's why I tried it, and yes, it worked. It was the log flume on Toverland, yes. Okay, I'm curious about how this will go. At the end of this, maybe I will build side friction myself to show how it's done. Like if your side frictions look a bit like mine, you are good at it, you can say, because my side frictions are hard. How fast was it going? 60, 57. Is one setting slower? Yes. Those, again, you know what my text here is, I'm not going to be a parrot. Yeah, just lose the entire section here. If it manages to go without the chain lift, I'm going to remove it for aesthetic reasons. Nope, not needed. Like you can see that the person was struggling to complete the circuit. Like that human touch you can feel in this design. It's like to feel a bit of their experience through the design. I find it very special. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. I get excited about something so abstract. Okay, let's go. Average. Makes me think of a certain song about meat. Let's just say that if you are around my age, 30, and you have been on the internet for long, meat spin is something. Yeah. Don't like these chains over here. Let's just no all the way around. If it ever comes to it, like I have to do a drop because you can't go up with that piece with those. It will always crash. Like the speed it needs to crash is higher than the speed of it crashing. But those new pieces are added in Openrct2, and I'm going to use them when I can, because else we never will see them in action. And yeah, it's just going to be fun. Why is it on? Go away. Go away. I'm just brainstorming over here. A lot of these coasters have the second chain lift, but I don't like the way this one goes about it. It's asking for accidents. And you don't ever see our coaster in real life that suddenly has a chainless lift starting up in the middle. So I make them up all the way down. Was the S-band really? S-band was not really necessary. I mean, you have those, don't you? Those brakes sadly don't do anything there. So let's fire her up and hope no kaboom. How high can you go? Yeah, I'm gonna do two lower. Like it's going to go very slow here and it's a bit fun. A bit of extra fun, I mean. I don't like diagonals. I'm a purist when it comes to isometrics. Yes. a tad slow there, but too bad. Kiddo. You see what I mean? This one is ancient. It's an ancient design. It's an ancient meme. Hmm. Well, let's see how it navigates them. Oh, come on. Like, people hate Skibbity Toilet, but our millennial memes were not much better. They were also nondescript nonsense most of the time. We have 70,000 designs to go through, by the way. I mean total, not just side friction. It was just so I will get to know every roller coaster very, very thoroughly. Oh god. Mm, this. May this be the first that wins a medal? Or will the search? Don't like that random chain lift there, but I like how compact it is and I like how she has layered turns. This designer seems to be knowing what they're doing. And it's the first station piece and oh. Yeah, I consider that minor. Nice. I think it can make it if we just don't do that, you know? Yes. It has. If it makes like one straight section like this, it's not pretty, but I prefer it over a random chain lift. Just, no. I pressed you stupid thing. Yeah, let's build a new copy. I'm going to add my own flair to all the saved designs. I'm going to upload an archive of Archeocoastery in the deep future, far future, with all those designs in it. Okido. I'm legitimate curious if I'm going to see my own old designs in here. Maybe some old memory will be unlocked and I recognize it. Hey, that's mine. Maybe. That would be awesome. I don't know if the RCT Holland stuff is archived. Yeah, there is nothing to change about it. So it's going to get a nice medal. Give me a break, I tried. So this is a medal. Yeah, I'm going to use that as you don't need to save this coaster because it's the same. I don't know if you people are familiar with the filthy restaurant rhetoric. The idea is if a restaurant, if you come in, the restaurant is messy, many light bulbs have blown out, like that. The food is probably not something you want to actually eat. Because if they don't put any effort in there, how can you trust that they put effort in the food? It's the same with if the roller coasters are named very silly names. That whomever made them is not taking it seriously or has no idea what they're doing. Okay, this is in the way. Put it here. Two of them, yes. $60, well, about 60. I want 10 of. But then it's not going to make that last one. That's not. Maybe it shouldn't in the first place. Yes. Let's hope it makes it through. want it to be a bit higher. I think slowdown is more realistic here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Next roller coaster. It's going quite fast. Oh, wait. Maybe it was the vanilla station was too long already, but this is not vanilla, so we can do it. Too taller, that should be... Ooh, that one here. Let's go. Anyway. I missed it. Yes. Yes. Mostly a well-made coaster. And you just had to. I think I can get away with it. Forces, no, but I just S-band it, bro. I just S-band it. Gotcha. Okay, wait, I want... I think I'm going to make my own soon to exit or to end the video. To show how it's done. I mean semi-ironic. Why is it double? It's exact same. Why does the game even accept that? Not what I'd have picked for a rather slow coaster type, but okay. Ido. I hope it's well designed. I also have a lot to do with all those hiccups. Maybe this one will get a second medal. I wish we get to see some with scenery. Thermometer turn, always satisfying to see. I love them. They're so snug, you know. Like it exactly knows what speeds to go. So this is a very good one. All I have is this small logistics issue, but I think this extends beyond the um, vanilla maximum station size. And the person making that could not overcome that. So you get a medal as well. Like put it on your fridge or something, I don't know. A big black out was. Is it a Mobius? Hmm. Oh no, it doesn't seem so. It's a Q-shaped roller coaster. That's new. Satisfying to look at. Why you got to be like that? I mean, look. Oh, we can do it, guys. We can do it. Oh. Mm. Give me. I want to see train one. Yes, that's doable. Are you for real? Oh, come on. Guess not then. Well, there is a positive development from that at least, because now I have found out that we can indeed make it a bit lower. What is this? The tail of the queue. That's what it is. Why is it? Scenery. I've going to see a long track where station should be. You're going to get an F. Needs a break. Interesting. Big friction repeater. Okay, this is a very interesting layout. Something different for a change. It is a scenery. Look at the scenery. How cute. Not very ambitious, but it's a start. You have to start somewhere, you know. I want to go like Denzel Crocker and go on F, everyone on F. For everyone that doesn't big with the full station there. I have no idea why it's named like that. Oh, it's a radically unsightly design actually. Okay, let's see how it does. It's a color pattern. So for train 5, we're going to, let's see what it already has. A yellow that's missing. It's fine. Oh, look, there's more scenery. Also fine. Did you know that if you have kidney stones, that roller coasters can actually help with that because they shake them to pieces. It's smarter to just use the machine for it. That vibrates them apart, but it's an interesting detail nonetheless. This one is very well done, actually. It's a strange layout. I would not have made these choices, but it's well made. Here you go. Gold medal for you. What was the last one again? I should have closed my windows. The two idiots are arguing outside. It's rather annoying. Big pill, big round. Ooh, this one is a whole tower. And you can see that this was made with love. I love how I love the layout. It's like a donut. It really draws attention to the tower. Is this the front? Except I would have used rock cabin, but that's not a mistake, is it? This is the arse. This is the arse of the coaster. I mean, we're doing it anyway at this point, and it uses the what support is this one? No, pick that one. I want to see the scenery, my bad. I don't want to see support. I want to see the scenery. I don't want to build through that. Yes. There you go. I think an entrance placement is minor, so I'm not going to hold it against the builder that made this. That was below 40. It's a cyclone-like design, isn't it? Assume it's going to return to station now. Yes. It's only fair if it's fair, you know. If fair is fair, then fair is fair. There you go, medal. And the name makes perfect sense. I would have named it something else. I'm not very good at naming, but a lovely little coaster. Big round. Bin. Well, we can't always be spoiled, can we? Look, and I think the restaurant hypothesis or the restaurant rhetoric is coming into play here, isn't it? I don't even know what the train is doing over there. You see, this one is a proper name. The person actually knows the basics of the English language. And not that it's a winner, because if I see something in Spanish later on, or Russian or whatever, it can be a very good coaster. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see some very vulgar names, and I'm not going to say them, because Google has ruined YouTube and you can't do anything anymore. So I have to pretend I care about the guidelines. Yada yada yada, you know how it is. Well, I think that person didn't know that those brakes are cope and they don't do anything if the station fails. I don't know if we can get, no, can't even get extra, so it doesn't matter. Okie do. One more and I'm going to build my own. I'm going to show how it's done. This is a downward cascading design as well, I can see it. It plays safe without going upward. Or mostly, I mean. I don't think it's going to get too bad forces. Let's see. Yeah, let's put a brake, okay? I have a lot of terrain types downloaded, so I can give it silver medal, I guess. Almost, but not quite. Yes, as expected. One more. Okay, Well then, guess it's two more. I'm not going to review. I'm not going to review dueling coasters in isolation. That's heresy. Like who in the right mind would do that? Let's see what we're dealing with. I think there's obvious inspiration from the doppelganger of Diamond Heights at work. I don't know how fast this will be, but I'm thinking about cutting that hill out. I'm not a fan. It looks very risky. Okido. Synchronize is already on. Test. Test. That overlapping chain lift sound, it never gets old, does it? So satisfying. Let's see how fast we go. Maybe we can make... We could add a little dip here, but it's not a track. No, leave it alone. That's fine. Now we're going into the last one. Actually, it works perfectly fine. So this is a bit... Look, it crashed at exactly 40 and it's 3 cars. So I think it's gonna be fine. And yes, the first, and I hope in many... I fucked it up. Well, that's not a gold medal for for me then, is it? How do we even do a double gold medal? Like up, 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 up. There we go. There you go, to both of you. Okay. Let's do something about this eyesore over here. Like, it makes me uncomfortable just to look at. It's so gross. It's like terrain gore. Okay. That's the cheats. Right cheats. Hello, arbitrary. Okay. I'd like, hey devs, I like the disable support limit to be moved to this little window over here. Please. Okay, I'm gonna show them how it's done. Bit lower. Rain weirdness, that may, if you place the design down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's not supposed to. So I'm not going to do that. I guess I'm going to for a long design, because else its profile is going to be absolutely massive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exit. Entrance. We have to make a color scheme first. That's satisfying to look at. Okay, let's always start with black. It always works. Nice. My signature color, that nice magenta. Either an orange or aqua. Let's see what. Yes, aqua for this one. Okay, you said black, eh? Go back to black. There is no new black because we still have black, and black is awesome. Okay, give me the hologram. Let's see how high we can go. So we have to keep that open. Keep that I'm amazing at building roller coasters. Well, I'm actually hiding my insecurity and that my design actually is crap. But I'm pretending that I'm amazing and I'm pushing that feeling away. But I'm actually pretty bad at this. And I've been doing it over 20 years. So I don't really have an excuse, do I now? But it's only fair. If I'm going to criticize designs, you guys also should have the right to laugh at me, don't you? What should we be doing now? Yeah. Okay, look, this looks kind of neat from this angle. I mean, I have to toot my own horn. This is the first time I'm building on cam. Okay, boyo, we need your speed data. Don't think we should crash there. Maybe we can. I'm very critical, but I'm also very insecure at the same time. But my harshness doesn't come from a place of malice. Just the way I talk. I think it's a bit to do with the Dutch culture. I'm not too adamant about that one. Maybe it's just my raging autism that's to blame. Okay, let's see if we get there. Yes, that seems to be working as intended. I don't want to get outside of this track. I want to keep the profile inside of there. Okie dokie dokie do. Let's get this show on the road. Yeah, obviously it needs some. It needs a better backdrop to function properly. This disgusting green is not doing it for me. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. It makes me a happy camper. Can I go under? No. Can I go left? No. Should we return to station yet? Nah. You want to go down one more time over the station and then go back to the station. Come on now. Yes, that's alright. That's alright. Well then, I need a better looking queue line. Mm, yes, that's a nice one. Yeah, obviously, if it was my actual park that I'm actual vanity park, I would add some custom scenery, and let's add another because this doesn't work at all for me. Ah, this is good. See, the throughput should be amazing as well, but I'm not too happy with it. I don't think it looks too good. But just to show how I build. Like I think it's not dense enough. It's Yeah, it's not dense enough, and it doesn't snugly fit the tracks together like that masterful one. This one is way better than mine. This is the best of today. So it gets the top. Let's name it. What's a fitting name? Yeah, I'm really bad at names too. We could put it with the guests. But yeah, the saving is going to take forever. Well, this is the first episode of Archeocoastery. I hope you loved it. I loved making it. And I will do an episode 2, maybe soon, maybe not so soon, and maybe never. I don't know. My favorite dragon, Dark War Chief, checking out. Goodbye.